This video was brought to you by Markus Bil, Elbilmek, ABRP, Stormberg, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? I'm now at Rema 1000 distribution center at Vinterbro. We are now in just a meeting room, yeah. And today I'm gonna shoot several videos, but you see, this is where Rema 1000 is, Remen, yeah. Rema 1000 is a grocery store chain in Norway, quite big, and I claim they are the best, and they have the best prices. Maybe not the best selection, but the best prices. And I'm also, what do you call it, trofast. I'm a long time shopper at Remen. I've probably shopped since Kopperud, since Gjøvik, or maybe 30 years I've been buying stuff at Rema 1000. And we are here today to check out the technology behind this. You see, okay, well, Bjørn, what is this? Is this boring stuff? No, but I will touch into several topics. For example, one topic is that they recently purchased an electric truck. And you see over there, Rema 1000 is under Reitan group, and they have, you probably recognize them, UnoX. Rema 1000 and UnoX is also under Reitan. So they then have UnoX chargers. They are actually open with card payment, so anyone can just tap there and charge their freaking Leaf. Okay, maybe not Leaf, but at least something with CCS. And so that will be covered, I'm not sure in this video or another video. But yeah, you see that they strategically place the chargers, high power chargers, that's hypercharger, right on the ramp where they can charge the trucks while they are loading them. So on this side, we have the trucks going out to the grocery stores. On the other side there, we have incoming trucks from, yeah. But okay, so I will cover this. They also have some chargers over there, something, I don't know. But I think now I'm going to focus on the warehouse, because over here they use robots and they have solar panels on the roof. This is a quite big one. Rema, they have around, I think it was 5 of these distribution centers spread all over Norway. But I'll just show you something. You know, Rema 1000, 1000 initially meant that they have roughly 1,000 different things. You know, they try to limit the selection to make it cheaper. But actually, traditionally, I didn't know this, that it was initially called Rema 600. Really? So initially they had only 600 articles. Miniprismarked. Dagligvare til hver dag. Really, every day? Was it open every day initially? Yeah, you can see by the style of the cars that this was probably in the 50s or the 60s. Yeah, it was called Rema 600. They had that style, but just 600. Okay, anyway, let's check out the warehouse. So first we'll take a look at the overview here. You see that some stuff is blurred on the bottom because that's secret stuff. But yeah, Robert here will show me a little bit. We just quickly take an overview and then we will actually go and take a look at it. So what are we looking at here? And where are we now? And
this is Rema's main distribution centre here. As you can see, a plan view of what we have. We have an inbound section for all products coming in from all their suppliers. And then on this area here is where the products are being stored. For the main part in pallet formation until it's required, and then when it's required by the shops, it then goes through this system here, our OPM system, which allows our robots on site to be able to collect all the goods for each store individually. At the end of the facility here, we have a chilled section and a freezer section, whereas this area here is all an ambient section, so it's all 3 different temperature zones on site. Once the products are ready, we can then store them in the distribution centre, the distribution part of the building here, and we can send them out on the trucks, as you can see from the outside aspect here.
And in the future, are you planning on having chargers on all of these?
I can't really comment on that side because I'm more from the robot side that we're going to see inside the system here, but I can imagine that's the future in most aspects for most companies.
Cool. Okay, so now we are here with Christopher. He's going to explain a little bit. Which area, what is this area called?
This is the ambient inbound area. So all the pallets that we ordered are being unloaded at one of these 6 stations. And this is fully automated. So if the electronic shipping notice is sent in advance, the truck driver can just put this pallet on the inbound station, and the system will register the whole pallet automatically.
Oh, these guys are... Okay, so you see there's some kind of... Is there some scanning, automatic scanning of the barcode?
Yeah, so the inbound station, it will, first of all, it will scan the barcode, and then it will look up what kind of product it is, how many cases of the product it is, and it will measure the size of the pallet, the height, the width, and the weight.
Okay, we are now in one of the big, what should we call this, this area?
This is the Highbay warehouse.
Highbay.
This is where they store all of their main pallets that come in from their suppliers.
I'm just trying to explain to you guys what it feels like to be here. It's just humongous. It's like a Star Wars base. You know, it's like we are in Death Star. It's just look how big it is. Those are pallets, and they're stacked high. Is that the robot? The white? No, it's the red.
Yeah, these are our cranes. We have multiple cranes on site with a height dimension of approximately 27 meters. And as you can see, they disappear far off into the distance. So there's a huge capacity, storage capacity for our customers here on site with Rema 1000.
Maybe we can watch this. It's about to pick up something, right?
Well, it will do. We don't know when it will pick it up. It depends on how it's programmed and what it's going to fetch. But yes, you'll see them move in and out periodically to store items. They're so efficient that they store items as well as collect items to go out for the delivery as well. So instead of having to do two different operations, they can do one operation.
Oh, okay, that one came with some pallets.
Yeah, these are all the empty pallets after the products have been picked and stored. They'll be then taken away and recycled for next usage. So there's another aspect. This is only the upper level. We have a lower level as well. So this is where these pallets are coming from.
Oh, let me see. I want to see where... Okay, so the in... is there like an in and an out, or is it... No, it's just... There has the...
You'll see in there. So if you take a look at the crane on the right here, maybe he's collecting something to be delivered out, I'm imagining. It's,
and there's no human in there, it's just
There's
robot.
no human, yeah, absolutely. It's all completely automated.
But they see
that's the advantage of this system.
You can go in and service it if needed.
Absolutely, we can stop the cranes, we can put people in there to start doing maintenance if necessary. But for the most part, it runs by itself all day long, as many hours as they wish.
Oh, there.
There we go, so it's just delivered a pallet out now. What? Meanwhile, in the foreground, you can see pallets coming into the system yet to be stored.
This is just insane the way they work. Everything is just fully automated.
Yes.
It's like a motorway.
Absolutely. In fact, that's what they call it. They call it the highway.
Highway.
Yeah.
And you know, each pallet has a destination. The whole system knows where it's going.
Yeah. There's many names, in fact. I think they also call it the Autobahn as well for our German friends.
Wow. And then, wow. So you mentioned, how tall was this, let's say, in stories?
It's 27 meters, which I couldn't say for sure, but it's at least 6 stories high, and at least a couple of 100 meters long in each aisle. So there is a huge capacity for all of our needs and more if necessary. So when we get peak activity, we can take in more products as well, like Christmas and Easter.
And let me see, if I go up here a little bit, I have to watch out for passing. Okay, one question. If the pallet is coming now, and I get in front of it, what's going to happen then?
It'll stop. We have sensors in place, but we also have...
Can I try?
Yeah, well, no. It will stop for other pallets, but it won't stop for people. You're invisible. So as you can see, we've got the small sensors on each of the lanes here. So it's detecting the movement of every pallet that comes through here. So it's detecting every pallet coming in, but it's not detecting the people.
Okay.
So just like when you're crossing a road, you still have to look both ways.
Yeah, so that's about okay. We're now close to one right where the robot is. So let me see. Just gonna check now. It's supposed to. Oh, okay. And then the new pallet comes in that side.
Correct.
Man, I wonder.
It's a very efficient system.
I wonder how many humans this system replaces.
That's a good question, but it certainly has value.
And then here, how is the reliability in this system?
Extremely good. We maintain them regularly. We have a team of experts, engineers on site all time when these are in operation. So they're in constant care all the time. And they're under observation all day long as well by our team. So if anything should stop for any unknown reason, we can get it up and running very quickly indeed.
I see, is that there's some lasers there, right?
Yeah, these are all sensors, all devices for measuring where exactly the pallets are and how things are moving around, so they can detect if there's a problem. Okay. Sometimes you might get some foil that's hanging loose, in which case it'll stop the sensors, and that's a safety feature to stop products from falling.
And then what kind of sensors do you use? Is it the LiDAR, ultrasonic sensor? Okay, okay, okay. You guys cannot answer it. I asked the question, but it cannot be answered.
Just from an intellectual property perspective.
Yeah, okay. Why is it waiting now? Is it not going yet, or?
It might be waiting for an order right now. So right now you see there's other cranes to the left and right moving in and out. So it depends what they've been ordered and what products are down this particular aisle. So generally there's a mixture of products in each aisle. So if one crane should be stopped for some reason, they can pick the products from other aisles. But also depends which order is being processed at this time.
Wow, just the sheer size of this thing is just amazing. Oh, I see there's also a camera there. Oh, I see.
Yeah, we've placed cameras on there for our own purposes so we can monitor what's going on more closely. Should there be any issues, we can see things happen before they happen.
Oh, wow.
So it gives us an extra dimension.
Oh, there. I want to see this. Okay, there you go. Picks up the pallet.
Here it comes.
It in.
Yep.
The beauty of robots is that they never get sick. They never get COVID.
Very true.
Zoop, off it goes. Let me see. Can I go over here and see it? If I can catch it in time. It just boof. That was quick. Gotta zoom in there. It's all the way there already. Ah, there it goes up. It has a destination somewhere.
All items are stored strategically, so we know the most often used products are kept closer to where we're standing now, because it's quicker and easier to deliver. And items that have a longer shelf life may stay further down the aisle. But so it's a very efficient way of storing.
You guys don't have to micromanage this?
No, not at all. It's all automated completely. Wow. Once it's programmed in, once we know all the products, every single one of Rema 1000's products, then it's taken care of from that point onwards.
Okay, it's coming back now. Wow, it's coming fast.
Will he stop?
I see there's some motors there. Which country is this robot manufactured in?
In Germany.
Germany? Oh, German. Yeah, German engineering.
Experts in engineering, that's right.
Made in Deutschland. Oh, the new pallet comes in there already.
There we go.
Oh, okay, so that one went in quite fast. All right. Okay, I think there was some more interesting stuff over there we need to check out.
Yeah, this is the central hub. This is the brain box of the whole site here. So here we have what you've seen so far is all the pallets being stored. Well, now the customer each shop has now selected what it is they want to have in their stores. So now the orders are being processed. It's quite a complex situation, setup, as you can see. The pallets can come in here, and we have what's called a depalletization zone. So we take a full pallet, and we can start to take each layer off separately, and we store each of those products on an individual tray. And those trays are then stored at the very back of our facility. You can see in the distance some lights and cranes, which we're going to come to later on. So we've got hundreds of thousands of locations there that can store these products waiting to be delivered to the stores. Once that happens, it again goes through our sequence buffers, which are in front of us here, which again we'll come to and explain more about. And that will select the products and in which order they'll go onto the pallets to be selected.
But I see this pipeline here.
Yeah.
These are packed in pallets. So does the robot unpack them?
Yes, these robots here, the depalletizations, they unpack the pallets.
There's no human involved here.
No, we don't need humans. What do we need humans for?
What the heck?
We don't need humans. This is a modern world.
How does a robot unpack this one? I mean, I can't even do it correctly. You have to take off the. This is probably
so basically we've got people that cut the plastic off, and then it'll be fed into these machines. And once it's fed into the machines, from then on it's all automated.
Okay. So humans cut the plastic.
They'll cut the plastic, yeah.
Okay, but then somehow magically they have different shapes, different weight, different.
Which are all programmed into the system. So we know from the barcodes that come in, we know what product they are, we know how many there are, what the weight is, the dimensions, we know everything about that product when it comes in.
Okay, so now this is what's it called, a de-pallet?
Yeah, that's right, a depalletizer. So basically this machine takes what used to be a pallet full of products and it erases the top layer, puts it down, and then puts each product on its own tray. Yeah. Okay, so now the cases has been depalletized, and one case is coming down this conveyor, and it's getting merged to its own individual tray. We also take a picture of the product, so if something is wrong later on, we can go back and see what happened here.
These is our tray cranes. So we've gone from the depalletizers now. So each pallet has had the products taken off and they're now being stored individually on individual trays here. So we have capacity for hundreds of thousands of locations, and it just depends on what the customer wants in each shop. Depends on which crane fetches what.
Well, are these the same type? No, they're slightly different than the other.
Yeah, these are smaller cranes. So here we have 2 levels. We've got 24 cranes here at the moment. We have 12 upstairs and 12 downstairs for maximum efficiency. And so these are the fastest cranes because they're fetching far more products here. So they're a different type of crane than the ones you saw earlier.
Let's see, I'm waiting for this crane to arrive. It's picking up something up there. There we go. Cameraman can't keep up with the speed.
Similar to the previous cranes, they'll collect a product to deliver. At the same time, they'll collect something to deliver out to the customer as well at the same time. So it's maximum efficiency again.
Wow, it's fast! I wonder what kind of sensors we have here. No, it's probably just positioned on the belt. And then it unloads. And then it loads something else there. Wow, this is so efficient. Then it unloads. And then it loads. Oh, it did not because look how fast it is. Shit.
Yeah, so now the stored pallets are going to be picked. So these sequence buffers provide the cases to the robots in the correct order. The robots actually need the trays in the exact right order to pick the pallets in the right way. So what happens here is that the trays are coming out of the sequence buffers and they're being sorted in this area. You can see it will put some trays in and put them back just to get the right order.
Oh, that one is put aside.
Yeah. That was in the wrong order. We'll send this one past.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's quite easy, but still really, really smart and efficient.
So these trays, by the way, they get exposed to some wear and tear. Eventually you need to replace them, right?
Yeah. But still they do have a long life. And we haven't thrown away that many due to wear and tear. So like we've been operating for 5 years now and we still haven't ordered any new trays.
Okay.
So
and I see I see the trays that have a barcode.
Yeah.
Is that how they're identified?
Yeah, that's correct. So in several places there are barcode scanners which scan the codes and then tell the system, yeah, it's the right tray or the wrong tray. If a wrong tray appears, we need to take it off. Yeah, so this is actually where the magic happens. The robot is picking the cases after the specific sequence from a pre-planned picking pattern. So basically it's just taking the right case and putting it on the right place. And as you can see, it
is the pack for the maximum space also.
Yeah, that's right. So our objective is to put as much and many cases on a pallet as possible without leaving a lot of room for air and stuff like that. So
I was even packing better than me.
Yeah.
but also you can't put the weak items at the bottom.
No.
So you need to take into account that.
Yeah.
What is typically at the bottom then?
Like heavy products like flour and
maybe canned stuff?
Canned stuff is solid.
I see Mr. Lee, that's noodles, so now we're nearing the top.
Yeah, so the system will take into consideration how much a case weighs, how much it actually can resist. And it will never put a really heavy case on top of a really fragile case. That will never happen because the system knows everything about every case.
And this is the wrapper. How tall are the pallets stacked?
The pallets are just below 2 meters, so they stack 1.8 meters of cases. Yeah, and this is the final process.
Some are not that big.
Nope. It all depends on what the store orders. So if the store orders us a small amount, the pallets will not be that big. So we like big orders and big pallets.
So this is the final destination, kind of, almost, at least for this warehouse.
Yeah, for my concern, this is the final destination. So after pallets are picked and produced, they are put in these dispatch buffers. They will stay there until the truck driver comes to pick it up.
There's also a robot there, right?
Yeah.
On each stack, or whatever they call it.
Yeah, so we have 4 buffers, it's called a buffer. And each buffer contains 2 cranes. So in this area we have 8 cranes working with the pallets.
Okay, so now back at one of the meeting rooms. So yeah, here you guys see all the Rema outbound in action. So there'll be another episode where I cover the electric truck. We're gonna join them on the distribution route. So, but now you guys seen what goes on in there. So, yeah, this was a bit different than I normally shoot video. But it's not about cars, but it's about robots. It's about the whole machine behind here. So it's like a gigafactory. Well, actually, maybe not, but down there, yeah. So I was quite surprised that so much things here, so many operations here were automated. I would think that they used the truck to load manually, and then some dudes were putting things on the pallet manually, and then they wrap it, you know. No, all that stuff is automated. Yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why Rema 1000 can keep the prices low. But anyway, I think that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.